Guys, I do not own Field 23. Alrighty guys, it's JJ here with you. We're going to do something a little more differently today too. I'm going to give you guys a basic course on courseplay. So, a lot of you know, I don't do a whole lot of single player. I used to be big into the single player, do it all the time, that was my thing. So, I used a lot of courseplay. I keep wanting to say GPS, but I'm talking about courseplay. So to open courseplay, once you've had it installed, downloaded into your folders, it's active on your single player save, which it is on mine. Default button is right mouse click. So that'll bring you up to, I think it's usually set up like this. So we're working here on field 23. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up for my combine. So here's for combine self-unloading, but I'm not going to do combine self-unloading. I want to do field work, and that's going to open up some more tabs up here. So I'm now going to go over to the field work tab, find edge path. So I'm currently on field 23. For some reason it says user, I don't know why. My auto work width, I am going to calculate my auto work width. So it's going to calculate it off my header. My starting corner, so for this I'm going to bring up my exit menu. So I always treat it so north, south, west, east. Never eat shredded wheats. So we are on the north, because we're at the top of the field, so we're at the northwest corner of the field, and I'm going to mow this. I don't know why I keep wanting to say mow, guys. We are going to harvest this on a west-east pattern. So we're at the northeast corner going east or west to east. Yeah, northwest corner. And we're gonna mow there I go again. Starting direction is going to be east. I want to do 2 head lanes. So down here where it says head lanes, that's 1 head lane, that's 2. If I wanted to do my head lanes after, I'd click here and now it'll do them after. Sorry, here says head lanes, you can go counterclockwise. Like I said, I haven't used this since 13. Sorry, halfway through 15. That's a lie. This here will tell me, so now I'm going to do my rows before my head lane and my rows after my head lanes. So now I'm doing 2 head lanes around. I've already calculated the field edge path so that if I wanted to do seeding usage calculator, it'll tell me how much seed I need for each of the seed types. I can see my boundaries, so it'll give me the blue boxes. My work width is 4.2 meters, and then I'm going to click here on generate field course. So there we go on that. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I'm doing the round first. So that takes care of that. I can then, since apparently it's starting me inside the field anyway. So let's get lined up here on the start. So left click again will bring you back your mouse. So we can actually go here to the settings tab. If we click on the dots here, it'll show us every dot line that we need. So here's where we're starting. It'll go us around twice, and then it'll start us up and down our field. I don't know why I keep wanting to hit control at the same time. Go in here to our speed. Let's just go max speed because it'll set itself. Turn on the field as active. Opposite turn direction, last couple of lanes. Turn signal, we'll leave it. Starting at and drive off, we'll leave it all at that. Let's go here. Let's hit start course. So it's starting up on a temporary course. And for some reason, something's not working. You know what? Field's grown. Ready to harvest. For some reason it's not actually harvesting. Uh-oh. Let's stop our driver. hit B to turn off our header. Even if I turn it on, it's still not working. Maybe there's something wrong here with my game. You know what it is, guys? I do not own Field 23. Derp. Alright, I will be right back, guys. But derpiness all aside, I have now gone out, guys, and I have purchased this field. So we are set back up right here. I'm just going to hit drive course. So starting up on the field, it's going to drive me into the field a little bit. And we're harvesting soybeans, so it's going to go around and do its thing. While this is doing its thing, I'm going to close this, because it's going to be a little while. I'm going to set up another courseplay with you guys here at the same time. So we're going to do 2 courseplay tutorials in this one. So we're going to run back here to my John Deere 7R, which I have set up beside the field. Just keep on trucking, keep on trucking. So we're going to jump into this guy with this really cool animation here where he climbs up and in. I do have my dual set up on him. I'm hoping my dual wheels isn't going to be an effector on it. So to set up an unload course, what I'm going to do is I always like to start it inside the field, just so I can have it auto detect what combine I'm using. So I'm just going to hit here down in the bottom. I'm going to do combine empty and offload. I'm then going to hit start course recording. I'm going to drive the course. I always wait 2 little dots. That's a thing from 13 and 15. You had to wait like 2 eggs, I think is what they called it, before you were actually allowed to drive and make a turn. It just worked better for your courses. I know you don't have to do that anymore. You can hit course start and turn right away. So we're going to drive up over our trigger point here. This is our unload point. Come down here. We're just going to make a loop right around without trying to hit into anything. Remember, guys, we are setting up our course for later. This is what our AI is going to follow. So set it right back into our field. Come back along here, right back into the field here again. Line it right back up. Get to here. Stop course recording. Plain and simple. I'm going to save this course. We are on field 23, so I'm going to hit save. And I always name mine field 23 because that's the field we are on. I then put a dash and then I put what I'm doing. So unload main farm. Hit enter. So now that course is saved. So if I went to the little global icon here, it says field 23 unload main farm. I'm going to come back in here. I'm now going to hit drive course. So in the bottom it's going to tell me waiting until fill level is reached. If I click on combines, it's going to automatically search. So it's going to search what's on this field. So now if I was to tab back over to my combine here, he's nowhere near ready to be full. And you can see that he is making his way right around the field. If I was to open up his right now, I could actually click on the combine controls and I could request a driver. So it's going to request driver priority, and then it's going to stop during unloading. I have that deactivated so he'll actually drive and unload. So let's activate the stop during unloading just to show you guys. We're going to go here. We're going to hit request driver, so he's going to detect that it's the 7R that I want. So let's tab back over to the 7R, and you can see now that he is now going down the field. So in the bottom of courseplay, you can see it says drive behind combine. Unfortunately, they take the most direct route, so they won't go all the way around the field. They'll drive straight through the crop to get to the combine. So that's what he is doing. You can see now it says current is the Comey C6, which is the combine that I have him set to unload, and that's sugar beet. So he originally won't drive on until the combine, I believe, is at 50%. He'll drive up and start unloading, I think is what it's set to in the settings, and you can change that. Yeah, start at 50%. So at 50% he'll drive up to the combine and follow it, and then drive on is when he'll actually leave, and that's at 90%. And I think my duals are affecting the combine here a little bit because the combine shouldn't have made that little veer. But you can see here he's unloading. The combine stopped, he's unloading. He's now going to drive off to a safe spot to wait for the combine within the field. The combine's going to continue on his way. And I'm pretty sure it's because I have the duals on this tractor that it caused that effect. Just because usually when you do this kind of work, I do believe you wouldn't be running duals anyway. So when he'll continue on his way, the combine will continue on and they'll continue doing that. What I'm going to do just to show you guys how the course actually works. So I have a little bit, I have 5% in me. I'm not going to let you guys, bring you guys back and wait. I'm just going to do it now. I'm going to hit drive now in my course play, and he's now going to go and drive this route. So he's going to come back to his start point that we've determined by when we first set our course. So he's going to come here to the start point. He's going to hit the first waypoint that he can see, make his turn to get back onto it properly. And like the combine, guys, you can actually, I don't know why I'm hitting control. You can come into your settings, and if you click right here, it says show hide all points. So it'll actually show the entire route that he is currently driving. And you'll see that he drives the center of his tractor down the center of the lines. So he'll come in, make his turn, continue on his way. I'm just going to get rid of this menu. He'll come up here. He slows right down because it detects that it's an unload trigger. So in the bottom of my screen you can actually see tip trigger reached. Come to it, he'll unload, continue on his way. He'll then pick up his speed, make his turn because he's actually set to copy what I did. Right now he'll copy his speed from his recordings, and he'll come right back to the stop point. And once he gets to his stop point, yet again he will be on waiting for combine to hit fill level. So as he comes up to here, you'll see here in the bottom, waiting until fill level is reached. And he'll continue on doing that all by himself. So that's just a basic tutorial on courseplay, guys. I do plan on bringing you guys one on chaffing as well. I really wish courseplay was available on the server for chaffing and driving from point A to point B. I really don't have a whole lot of crop on this map, but I might cheat some in because this is my test farm. So I'll probably cheat in a bunch of crop, and I'll show you guys that. I'll have courses set up where I'll have a tractor trailer come to the main farm, pick up specific crops, and GPS, yeah, here I go again. Courseplay will actually tell it so that I want it to bring soybean to... let's see, where's soybean selling the best right now? The bakery. No, transport company. So I will actually have courseplay come in, load up soybean, do everything he needs to, take it to the transport company, sell it, come back, do another load. So that'll be another tutorial, so stay tuned to the channel for that, guys. But you guys are awesome. If you guys found this tutorial helpful at all, hit that thumbs up button. If you guys just like the tutorial, hit the thumbs up button. It means a lot to me. It really does help. If you guys want to see more of these, don't forget, comment, rate, subscribe. You guys know what to do. You guys are all awesome. With that being said, guys, take it easy.